My dear friends, there is a threshold that you cross from when you leave your waking life to when you enter your sleep state. And we are there to welcome you and usher you across such a threshold. For the older souls, it is a threshold that is more easily crossed. For others, depending on the place where you should travel, where we wish you to travel, sometimes our guidance, and often our guidance is what is required to take you there. And as you course along on your earthly journey, there are adjustments, modifications, attunements that we in the Spirit make with each and every one of you. For as you glean experiences from your earthly lives, as you change the way you think about your existence, so adjustments must be made above on the soul plane. And as we recognize here in the Spirit that you have acquired various lessons, various knowledges, various karmic adjustments, so when you enter into your sleep state and have exited your physical and etheric body, we are more freely able to work with you on your soul level, on your astral body. And it is returned to the quality of the stars. So we attenuate and adjust, and with your own guidance of your own higher being, the way you vibrate will then attract what it is that is needed into your lives. A recalibration of sorts. And it is amazing how your life circumstances are altered as you progress along your pathway. The repetitive nature of your experiences, well, they are there as reminders that you may not yet have learnt sufficiently from them or changed your mindset sufficiently to either elevate yourself above them or to progress through them. And so if you feel that you are stuck or in a holding pattern, then reflect and do not leave a stone unturned as to what you may have overlooked. For when you are in your waking life, there is a great part of you which is not fully conscious. For much of what you do, as you know, is done in a semi-unconscious state, creatures of habit. And to coast along in your life as creatures of habit, much is missed. So you must open the doorways of the strength of your thinking and reflection to allow light to reflect in upon your waking experiences. And it's the attention that you give to the experiences or the events or lack of events in your life that you may then change or accelerate your journey of gleaning and learning on your earth plane. There is much that happens during your sleep state that is initiated purely by yourself, simply upon universal law. And as the consciousness of humans change over the coming millennia, so will the nature of your sleep dream state. and your sleep dream state will become more relatively awake, and your ability or consciousness to navigate the spiritual worlds during that time will become, let's say, more formidable and more potent. But this is also reflective of your earthly development. And it is still your state upon the earth plane in your waking life is akin to that of a flower still in bud but yet to open on the soul level. But for many of you, your buds are very full and ready to burst, or already beginning to open. It is a gradual process. It's a steady one, but it is one of beauty and one of literal spiritual unfoldment. For it is aspects in your chakra system which awaken as the lotus flower does, that then enables you to capture the vibrations of what occurs in the soul spirit world during what you refer to as your sleep state. But as we know here on the spirit world, it is very much an awake state, except your recollections when you awake on your earth plane, your recollections are diminished. For your experiences here are not those of the literal mind, of the thinking mind. They're more experiences on a soul level. And once you begin to awaken your soul so it is truly awake, whereas now it is in somewhat of a dreaming state, your soul, then you will be awake on the spiritual plane. It is not something that you do with your waking brain. It is something that you do with your waking soul. Two very distinct aspects of your human constitution. And through the meditative work that you do, you are partially beginning to awaken various forces within the soul. But you can ask yourself, or tell yourself, or command yourself with patience as to which faculties you wish to unfold, for there are many of them in your soul, many abilities. And one of those abilities, of course, is to be more conscious in your dream state. But perhaps, before you do that, the key is to be more conscious and more awake in your waking state as to what it is that is occurring around you in your life, whether it be on a karmic level, a soul contract level, or a mere progress of learning, experiencing, understanding, and then of being the kind, loving, compassionate soul that your world asks of you. You have perfect free will. So in leaving, in closing, you may choose to be what you are. You may choose to be what you wish to become. And part of my task here is to let you know that on your soul level, there is a mastery and a wonder to behold. It is drowsy, it is sleepy, but you are on the cusp of the twilight of the dawn, for the awakening of the soul, if you choose to work actively and consciously with it. And we, as guardians of the threshold, will welcome you with great joy as you continue to cross this threshold with an awakened soul state. It is something that various masters on your plane have sought and longed for across many lifetimes. But there is much that you can achieve with the acceleration that is going on around the earth right now when you put your mind to it. So may we plant these seeds of awakening in your mind so that you may activate the seeds that are well and truly embellished within your soul, my friends. Many blessings to you all. Rise up.